Welcome back, folks. We're currently in Lookout Landing. We've just teleported back after visiting the Gloom Zone. And we can upgrade some stuff. We got a couple orbs, I believe, to upgrade our statistics. We could maybe upgrade some armor as well. Or maybe we don't have orbs. Thank you very much, Lulu. Welcome back for 32 months. Did I hear something about a new PC? You may have. I'm considering. I am indeed considering. Very large monsters. Okay. Do I have any orbs, or have I used them? I do not have any orbs. Okay. Will you restore my health, though? Crazy that the statue does not restore my health. It's like, yes, you are a hero. However, no. Switching to Arch? What? What am I doing? What did I do? It's Muzu! Oh, is that what you're supposed to do? I need to cook some food, right? That's... Or did I already do all the stuff that I needed to do? I don't remember how the last stream ended. Let us cook. Walked in your water. Speaking of cooking. Let him cook. Gloom resistance I could upgrade. That's the thing I could do. Two bananas and an apple, baby. I did kill a Lionel, that is true. It's very true. This guy's room. A little bit of full recovery. Can't carry any more meals. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna actually quickly teleport to one of the... Have I done this one? I think I did, right? There's another one, what, here? Yeah. Easier. See ya. In superheated volcanic regions, ingredients will roast simply by placing them on the ground. Use this to your advantage. It's so hot you could fry an egg on the windshield, but in tooltip form. It's really good having this much stamina, I gotta say. Big fan. Military training camp. Military training camp. Why did it say that? Well, I can enhance this. What does it take for this? Frock's Fang and Dark Clumps. I'm actually kind of close to that. Pretty good. Alright, skip, 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 skip. I don't want it. Nope, no, no, no. Alright, see it. That's right, Spice Slicer. Bye! Alright, back to Central Hyrule. Lookout Landing, Skyview Tower. And we're going to try to use the Skyview Tower to fly straight over to the friggin' castle, perhaps? Also, we're going to check the sky, see if the tutorial island is directly above it. Elden region is known for its mining. Because if the tutorial island's right above it, then... It's not quite right above it, it's over here. But I think probably if I used a plane, I could do that. So first things first, we're going to try the Skyview Tower. Because it seems to be hinting to do so. Skip! Oh, easy. Yeah, that's clearly what we're supposed to do. I like how I was like, how can I get high in the sky in Tears of the Kingdom? I just can't think of a way to do it. Anyway, we could still teleport down, but I'm gonna go to the top of the castle right quick. Seems doable. Still got almost a full stamina bar left, and we're almost right above it. Take a quick look at our map. I think we're right above it. Yep.
Link, Link, come to me. I am waiting for you.
All right. First things first, it's treasure time, baby. Ooh! Ah! Oh, that was a serious prospector moment right there. I don't think that this is Zelda, by the way. Could you tell I was about to make the noise? Yep, that's what we're doing. That. No. There's a Korok up here, dude? Link. Link. I am waiting for you. All right. Zelda. Ooh. Hey, Zelda. What? Is it a trap? That's crazy. I never would have seen that coming. Oh. Bit of a biff there. Biff. I think it's kind of crazy that the Zelda that I saw get replaced by Ganondorf is not Zelda. I think that's a game design issue. Juices. Oh, poor guy. He sucks. Wow! Well, I'm glad the real Zelda could magic away before the monsters ambushed her. Me too. I was worried about that Zelda. And by that Zelda, I mean the Zelda. Because there's only one, and that's the Zelda that I know. Can I take a picture of chests? Oh! Better than a stick.
4 months subscribed. That's great. Time flies. Hey, thanks for subscribing.
Welcome back for 4 months, Breen. Good to have you.
Hey, dude. Sorry. You got to pick up that weapon.
Okay. Sturdy, thick stick. We're gonna make it to do justice. We're gonna put a Lionel Saberhorn on it. It is now a crazy good weapon. Nope. I'm going all in on it. You wanted it, you're getting it. We're gonna also make a nice, that's pretty good. I'm gonna put the Stalnox horn on my spear. What's up, Hanukkah? Tears of the Kingdom, we find those tears? Yeah, we did find the tears. Found all of them, in fact. That's a good looking spear right there. We like that spear. We're gonna do one more spear. What do you think, guys? A Lizalfos horn? Actually, no. Let's do the. We have. Is this ice? Okay. Oh yeah. Let's make an ice spear. Why not? We love to see that. That's dope. There's another chest nearby. Maybe right there. Can't quite get there. More like Spears of the Kingdom, am I right, folks? This time I'm picking up spears. Who just saw me over there? That was a far question mark. There's some sort of Gleeok over here, perhaps?
Hey.
What's up, two hands? Or is that the hands? Well, am I gonna fight the hands? Alright, I did make a mistake, which was... I don't know which way Zelda ran. Because I left. I think it was this door. Or was that door? That's not a door, so it was this door. Alright, wasn't that door. This was a gate, so I guess it has to be this door, right? But this is just a, Oh, thank you, two hands, you're right. Because I was about to jump. Not that I've ever been impulsive before. Thought I saw a little passage over there. Alright, I guess we're doing the old, ye ol' Zora armor. "27, I'm in heaven. Thanks so much for coming round. Anybody got a problem? You can taste the fucking ground." Just kidding. Welcome back for 27 two hands. Not my best, thank you, but we got there. I got real confused there because 2 is in your name, but it's also a number. Swim up! Oh, Apollo says, no, you don't. Bye! Nice. There's a treasure chest just below me. Yeah, there's a waterfall, so can always come back up. Is it behind the waterfall, you think, guys? I don't think so. Apparently I shouldn't go chasing waterfalls. Oh my god, Apollo. Intense music, squeaky toy. Alright, whatever. It's just a little treasure. And I'm no completionist. Yet. You're getting the bad ending now. Massive destructive power just before it breaks. Interesting. It says there's a chest here, so I want it. Maybe up there? I'm not sure I like this thing. Oh, that's a good reference there, Steen. I think that is. Nope. Claymore, very nice. Oh, it's lower, huh? I was going up. Alright, let's actually plan how we're getting there. I've been just kind of wandering. So I go down here. Those steps go over there. Doesn't seem right. That's maybe it. This spiral staircase. So the way I came, but down. It's like kind of tough to like see, you know? Part of the challenge is just knowing like what's up. Little Metroid-y, little Metroid Prime-y. Said it before, I'll say it again. I miss Guardians. Me after I leave home when I had become adopted by people. Okay. Me after Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Also, better. I was about to say also good, but yours was better. Because it made sense. I think maybe I just go down this thing. I can't, though. Going over here. What's up, dude? scoped. That joke sounded like it was told by Joe Biden. Yeah, it seems right. Not right. Sneak strikes, there we go. Is that Morgan? Is that Zelda holding a big old weapon? It is. It's also Zelda one-shotting 3 black moblins. 1 hour is up, and there will be a short ad here. Oh, dubs. Nice. One here. Bad, but... Wait, do I have enough arrows? I just realized I should check. Royal Claymore. Alright. We're going to play a 3-minute ad. How many arrows do I have? 33. I should buy some arrows. 3-minute ad, and I will be back in 3 minutes. And for the subs, I'll see you in just a sec. I'm going to use the restroom. Spicy dog. Hmm? Go ahead. It's not on camera. Bailey's like, I want seltzer, but she's spooked by the fact that the seltzer is close to camera.
Apollo, quiet, buddy. That's very good.
That's a good dog. Yeah. All right. Anyone want to stew some come on over. We'll all have a chili. Moblin Fang chili. Yum, yum, yum. One minute. Oh. Water. Water condensation on the outside of my seltzer glass. 45 seconds left. Let's download that clip of my channel. Okay, sure. Yeah, featured clips, whatever. I don't care. Where is... There it is. Download that one. No, don't play it. I have to do what? Save clip or something? Save. link as save link as Zelda Horrible Stories. Go to twitter.com. 5 seconds left in this ad break. Zelda is horrible at telling stories. Zelda Horrible Stories. Uploading. It will take a while to upload long videos. Make sure to keep your browser tab open to avoid upload interruptions. No, thank you. Processing 60%. 73%. 21-second clip, guys. Okay. Live literally right now. All right. Back to the game. Pick up our stuff, our spoils. Well, some. I guess I can't carry anymore. Oh, I can carry roasted bass though. Buddy. Oh yeah, I opened it and I didn't want what was in it. Well, maybe I do, I guess. Attack up 6 Royal Claymore. I think I have some other Royal Claymores that are just worse. Yeah. We'll go with this one. What's up, Stephanie? Let's use the old second one of our travel medallions here. Beautiful. So that we can go buy arrows. And then we'll get to the next stage of this adventure. Though, what are you, a freaking investment guy? Good joke. World map. Look out, Landon. Look out, Landon, folks. Wonder what that gloom hole I was in was. Alright, arrows are, what, over there, maybe? Didn't do a good job of singing that. I'll buy them all. Alright. Go to another town real quick, get another however many I need. Ba 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 ba. That's right, 2 curbs. Not gonna lie, if someone walked up to me and said, "Wonder what that gloom hole I was in was," I would slowly back away. I think that's fair. I think most of the things I say in the middle of conversation, I would back away slowly. Treasure chest nearby. You're telling me that there's a treasure chest nearby? Aha! Very sneaky. Hiding in plain sight. Hello. Definitely not Rachel. I am suspicious. I have a weird feeling that that's Rachel. I don't know what it is. It's, in fact, the only thing that you said you're not. But still, I Can't help but think. Oh, wait. Is that it? Yep. Okay.
Ah.
I'll take them all!
Ah. Oh.
I'll take them all!
Ma.
Ma! Treasure chest. Treasure chest. In the well. Oh, wait, no? Oh, there's probably something in the well. Oh, what's this? Weird. I like how insanely sidetracked I just got. Have I already been in here? Is this the Frog's Cave? Well, 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 well. Ended up a little bit higher up than I thought I would. Nearby down below. Still below. This is a very silly thing to be doing right now. During the final quest of the game. I'm about to not care enough? Is it in the house? Is that what it's telling me? That way. Is it in this lake and I just can't see it right now? No. Right here? So it is fully below here. I bet it's right there. No? Try rolling. Maybe I can go this? No. Is it really in this well and I just missed it? I think it is. It must be in the water in the well. No? Homie? I mean, it's gonna be a piece of amber. It's truly not worth doing this. It's gonna be like a piece of amber or a pearl. Welcome back for a full year, Cool Waves. Good to have you. A pearl would be worth it, considering they don't have those in this game. What is the water gem? Opal. That's what I was thinking. Now there it is, guys. Okay. I mean, an attack up plus 7 8-fold blades, pretty good. I'll take it, you know. Over this rock sledge. Not. It could have been a lot worse. I don't think I ever was down here. I don't know what any of this is. I love to eat apples that fell down a well. Tough meat stuffed pumpkin. Hot buttered apple. Energizing honeyed apples. All right. Little tutorial shrine that I never visited. And we're gone! Let's go over to Hateno to get a few more arrows, and then we're going back to the castle, baby. I love tough meat inside a pumpkin. My favorite dish is nice tough meat stuffed inside a pumpkin, dude. God, I love to sit down with a family, cut open a pumpkin, and eat just like beef out of it. Oh, yum. What a delicious time and fantastic memory. God, I love chewing. I can't get enough of chewing. It's like gum, but meat. Yuck. I don't know where the shops are in this dang town. They're out of their mind in this town. They're all wearing mushrooms on their heads and trying to become the mayor. Cheers, Lula. Got some swift carrots over here. Some rice, tomatoes, eggs, milk, and of course, expensive arrows.
Ha. Oh. 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 Oh.
Can't get over the counter? It's lame. I could definitely get over that counter. This is invading that man's privacy? Exactly. Is the hair bun based, cringe, or LARP? What? Sorry to ask it like this, but what? You're saying is when I put my hair in a bun, is it Zelda's hair bun? Is it based, cringe, or LARP? I'm sorry, I'm not good enough at that type of language. I think it's probably just fine with me. Based and Zelda pilled. That's right. It's based and Zelda pilled. I agree. Cosine. Do a little hoppy. A little hopski. Head on into... Oh, I remember this hallway. Oh, stop. I remember this hallway. Oh, hey! Check it out! It's the real Zelda. Decent picture. Let's see if we can do better. Maybe a little bit more interesting framing here. Since that's the real Zelda, she might want to put this on her Instagram feed, so let's get a good pick. Yeah, just standing there. Maybe a little more interesting, but still not good. Ooh, got the light there? Nah, sucks. Let's get over... Interesting. You see the focus change? It's like a camera. It's legit like a camera. It takes a second for the focus to change. Get some lighting. Interesting. It has to land right there. Can't shoot behind... Okay. There it is. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh, screwed it up. I'm trying to do the motion control. Operating at a huge deficit here. I think I need to go over here to quickly hit you guys with like a maybe splash fruit. Not very good move there, buddy. Get a nice red choo-choo jelly on this one. Burn up your anklet. Oh, it's like a leather anklet or something. Eh. Didn't work. The Scourge of Hyrule Castle monster forces. It's just this guy. Using your sturdy stick here, Duffy. Oh! What did you do? What did he even just do? He just exploded. What was that? Man. That time he did something real, but the first thing was annoying. Second thing was legit. Ah, he was carrying around a nice chicken leg with him. He said, I might get hungry later. Cooked to a crisp, skin and all, maybe. Devoid of seasoning. I can't restore very much health, no wonder. Roasted bird thigh. The outside's crispy, but the inside's juicy. Eat it to recover hearts. That's fine. Man, I can't believe I just, like, I saw the real Zelda there, and then she, like, just disappeared. And in her place was a monster that tried to kill me. I think that's legit, though, and I think it's good. I'm not worried about the implications of that occurring twice to me. They did, Spy Slicer. Stop mocking Inobo. Never. Surely it couldn't happen a third time. I agree. There's simply no shot. Nearby down below. Treasure chest. I don't care enough, but I do want it. Nearby down below, so it's got to be what, like... No secret doors. Secret doors, no secret doors. Alright, don't care enough. Let's do it. Might be outside. Or perhaps in the gloom. Pots. Okay, one more check, just to be sure. Is it in there? Oh! That shit's sneaky. Boots! Recently reproduced. The room was also there in Breath of the Wild. That's cool. We love that. Oh, hey, Zelda. What? Not Zelda? Where's, I actually want, for the first time, perhaps ever, I want Sidon. Oh. Oh, there's more of them. That's what's happening. Oh yeah, I can't. I need to use... Where is she? See you guys. Specifically because you asked that way, Blade, I'm not doing it. I refuse. In fact, I'm just gonna go look through them a little bit. So if I hit Y... Oh, no, if I hit Y, I think it immediately does it. Let me check a different one. Yeah, it just immediately does it, so I'm gonna leave it. I almost hit Y. You can't say please. The magic word is not please. Oh my god, please don't organize your key items. No! I've been caught! Even the Sidon's useful, the Thunder one's just better, yeah. Plus I have to see Sidon if I use Sidon. Schrodinger's organized key items. God, we hate Sidon, don't we, folks? I love this shrine. Why do we hate Sidon? I think the real question is, why wouldn't we hate Sidon? Why does Zelda have glowy eyes? That's my armor. My headset gives me glowy eyes. Okay, so I'm not among friends here. I understand. So will it balance on that? Because I don't think I even need the second one, if so. I mean, I like very literally don't need the second one because I could just hold it here and then do this. I'm confused about what this puzzle is supposed to be. Okay, I guess this time I want to do it with two, but first I want to get this fella right here. Oops. What does it do? It's the Fierce Deity. I will organize these, actually. I like that. Actually, I hate that. Why is it... Oh my god, it's sorted by head. Oh my god. Okay, I hate that. There we go, by set. That's my Fierce Deity set. Which if I have all three, looks like this. But I've only got two. Raises my attack power. However, I do like having 12 armor on my pants. It's nice. Can that get me up there? Looks like it. I also love to have a raised attack power. It's one of my favorite things to have in video game. I have a feeling there is a different way to solve these puzzles, but... Whatever. I guess I'll take it over that spear. Small and intensely magic rod. Yo, this rod is intensely magic. What does that mean? I have a feeling... I don't think I could do it. Can I just... I'm gonna try it. It's served me well so far. Yeah. I guess Ascend makes sense as like a potential. Alright. I feel like they designed this puzzle but forgot recall existed. Recall is a pretty powerful ability. Puzzle worthy of being in Hyrule Castle. Potentially the final shrine of the game. You have to have collected all 4 of your abilities and float over here, expecting to fight Ganondorf. Where am I going? So I just came out of here, so I gotta be going through B2, huh? B2 or not B2? That is the cave. Bonk. Oh, there's 4 of them? That's close. Alright, what do we got? Probably the pulverizer? Yeah. Got the dodge. I don't know where the last one is. Not a perfect dodge, but still a dodge. He's like, I'm gonna fight these ghosts. Oh man, I can't get you from there. That's rude. After all that charging I did. Oriblin Guts did. Nearby up above, there's a chest. Probably like... Oh wow, some more in there. Is this it? Nope. Ah, overshot it. There we go. Oops, too far away. These things are so silly. They're like, ah, my ass! Link hit me in the ass. No matter where you hit them, too, they fall on the ground grabbing their ass. I think that's a, we haven't saved in a while. I think that's a, ice fella over there. Maybe it's just a blue fella. While I'm stabbing you with a fucking spear, dog? I feel the necessity of calling shenanigans. The hell off here. Dude. Nuts. The fella's nuts. Trying to kill Link. Dog, do you know who Link is, dude? I'm the hero of time. And the hero of rhyme. I can't be stopped every single time. I guess I rhymed time with rhyme back with time there. But the time was not part of the freestyle initially, so it's okay. My sensor is set on treasure chests, whatever, sure. And it's annoying me as well. It's definitely smart, but it's also a lot. It's kind of incessant, you know? Is this where I'm going? Going up. From here. Can I go up on this side? I may not. I can ascend, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. So first things first, I'm going to kill this fella. I think that was a little bit generous to me, actually. I had a generous hitbox. That like was going, hitboxes?
Yup.
Where'd the, oh, there it is. There they is. You know how they say. That like refunded the game right now. Yeah. It's like, dude, Link is overpowered. He's hitting me around corners. He's one-shotting me. You're telling me that a single frost thing will one-shot me? Did you not like the Royal Shield? I don't really care what shield I have, to be honest. Because I use them so little. Is this... It's wrong. Although I'm right next to a hole, so maybe... I guess it's right? I guess it's right. I just look at numbers and just have the better number. Yeah, I just feel like at the numbers like 46 to 47 or whatever, I'm just kind of not making any real gains. At this point, I'm mainly looking for effects. You gonna sound the horn? Oh, that was my own guy. I was scared of my own guy there for a second. I think FX is on cable, but I don't know. I just streamed. Nice. Sniper rifle. It was a bit of a sniper rifle shot, wasn't it? Ooh, gotta ascend this. Gotta ascend this. Tulin blocking my ascend for half a second there. Just for some giggles. Hey, it's Zelda. The real Zelda. You could tell because of the way she is. What's this? A Knight's Claymore. Is that better than the Royal Claymore? No, it sucks ass. That's not what I want. Where are you? To imagine there's a... Oh! That's so annoying, dude. Link sucks at climbing so bad. So annoying. So rude. Silent Princess. The Royal Guard's bow. Link. Link. Pranked. Royal Guard sword. Okay, we'll try the Royal Guard sword over... I don't know. We hate the Star Fragment staff, actually. Star Fragment staff actually, like, sucks. So underwhelming. Another one up. It looks so cool and does nothing. Okay. Where you at, homie? Ooh. Oh. Well, there's a Friggin'. Da. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a target thing. There's a whole nother one. I have to be ready to. Okay. There we go. Wait, is that the thing I'm looking for? Is it... There's another one. I don't know. Nope. Fine. Gus me. Alright. What's up, Zelda? What? What are you doing, Link? I'm trying to do like all kinds of stuff. He's like, I don't know, I want to stand on this chair. This treasure chest behind a changing thing. Nice. Nice Royal Guard cap there. Got 2 pieces of the Royal Guard's armor. Okay, so now it's down below me again. Can I just see her? Seems silly to go back down here, but in theory she's right there? Question mark? Ah. Who is that? Oh. I didn't see it, buddy. It's a good thing you didn't kill me, because I would have been very upset. Not that you would have minded if I was upset, but I would have minded. Like a drumstick. Have a quick snack of a leg of chicken. Here we are, Hyrule Castle B3. B3 or not B3? That is the castle. Let's go, baby. Not mad yet, not. Luckily, not mad. All right. Man. Picked the wrong element. Ooh, a silver friggin' moblin, huh? This thing will kill me if it hits me and I'm not at full health. That's fun. Never used that before. Dump. Woo. I tried to say jump and it came out, I think, dump. Did I say dump just there? There's a chest like right here. This MF said dump. Guess I should use the Master Sword when I can. Strange. There it is. Railguard's armor? Claymore. Nearby down below is not too helpful. A sturdy long stick. Damn. Alright, what's next? Just same elevation, but from an entrance on the south side of the island? Okay. So I should just go back up and then the same thing. What are you climbing on, dog? Or like Hyrule Castle be full of enemies. Very nice. Missed that. But it was nice. And you're right. I don't care enough about that chest. Now I'm going down the spiral staircase. Just as we hoped. I don't know about you guys, but I love going down a spiral staircase. Especially in a video game. Save on this. Yeah, Zelda's really showing me around the castle. She's like, do you want the tour? What the heck? You're not the real Zelda? Oh my god, nice work, Tulin. Ugh. Still nice work, Tulin, but...
Link, I am waiting. Waiting. Waiting for you.
Waiting for you. Link. Link, I'm real. I'm the real Zelda. Ignore that I keep throwing monsters at you. Yeah, alright. Sure. Zelda is my name. Being the princess is my game. Link. Link. I'm Zelda. It's me. Really, Zelda? Trust me. Link. Alright. What do we got? Oh my god, Apollo. Apollo said, I am mad. Tulin's the literally the only useful sage. You can jump off the back of the spoiler and use that to fire arrows at Gleox. Like a device. Perhaps a dragon? I don't know. So how much further do I have to go? A little bit more up from here still. Is this... It's probably better to just go to the... Yeah, to the shrine, huh? Maybe not. That's a little better. I don't know. Is there an easy way up here? I guess there's that way up. Which might just be the shrine. No. Could also go back to Skyview and just fly back in if it's looking a little annoying. Just use the... Did I also miss a dungeon, Two Curbs? Can I do the little Mario thing here and get an extra life? No! That's so weird. I got them all, but that's a loaded question, Phil. I guess I missed some dungeons. Alright. See if we can beat the final boss. I have a feeling this might be the fight here with, what, 10 hearts? 11 hearts? We'll see. We'll wear the miner's top. Because it's funny. Well, that's not where we want to go at all, is it? Or is it? I guess it is. What are all these things? Why is it like blue? I don't know. You can close the ad break. Ooh, you're right. And an excellent time for an ad break it is. Folks, after the ad break, we're going to be diving into this hole. I will see you in 3 minutes. B. R. B. What if I just sat here the whole 3 minutes holding the peace sign? What then? If you're an avid fan of the stream, you might know what time it is at 3 p.m. During an ad break, guys. You might just know what time it is at 3 p.m. during an ad break. Yeah, I'm thinking you know what time it is. Yeah, I'm thinking you know what time it is. Phil Prime needs to cool down for 3 minutes. It's peanut butter jelly time. Someone get me a banana outfit and some maracas. Hey, thanks for watching the Phil Jameson stream. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and receive Prime Gaming for free? It's true, and with Prime Gaming, you can subscribe every month to this channel for free. It supports the channel, and you also get all the benefits of a Tier 1 sub. So I'd love if you used it on me. But if you don't use it on me, use it on somebody. But use it on me. Thank you. And thank you. Wow, what a treat. Wow, what a treat. Wow. Wow. Wow, what a treat. The waffle is beginning to get toasty over, so it toasts evenly. I'm just gonna have one little waffle piece today. Have you heard the tale of the High Elves? Ding. Have you heard the tale of the High Elves? Urgh! 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 Not the tale of the High Elves, is it? Just have you heard of the High Elves? The tale is Darth Plagueis. Trying to tell the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise at any opportunity. Of course he would. Because it's not a tale the Jedi would tell you. Nicely done, Streamlabs. Welcome back, non-subs. As I mentioned to the subs, it's waffle time. Got a bit of syrup on there, but I also have my little handles. Make sure my hands don't get syrupy. Critical technique when you're eating a waffle. I didn't quite toast it enough, a little bit. Some of it is a little cold. But I just have that interesting difference in textures and temperatures now. Crisp waffle. Warm. Nice cold inside. Delicious. Everyone's always talking about those delicious waffles with cold middles.
4, that's 2 dozen, 2 full years in here. Oh dear, I think things are shifting up 1 or 2 gears. I can tell cause I have 1 or 2 ears. You know, when I play this beat, it's a quid pro quo. The chatters are chittering, transmitting tittering, nodding their noggins and tapping their fingers. So bam, boom, get it going. I wanna see it get going. Bam, boom, get it going. I wanna see it get going. Bam, boom, get it going. I wanna see it get going. Bam, boom, get it going. I wanna see it get going.
Thank you, Streamlabs, for the oh hell yeah, baby. Thank you, Introm. 24 months. Welcome back. Welcome back, Introm. Why should I go to therapy when instead I could go to syrupy waffles? It's a good question. Syrupy waffles, I believe, can solve a lot of problems. First time you're hearing that in the whips, I'm so glad that the first time you're hearing it is during your alert. I love that. I love that both for you and for everybody else. Is there some kind of Zelda in here? Is there Zelda in here? Alright, well, glad we can finally see the real Zelda. Oh, she's gone again?
I have been waiting for you to arrive.
Oh, good, thanks. I can't wait to see Zelda.
There is something here I want to show you.
Oh, great. Oh, wonderful. The castle's back. What a treat.
What do you think? Hyrule Castle. Perfect and glorious.
Wonderful.
Does it awaken memories? Memories of our time here?
I love that I put the miner shirt on.
Well, really take in every detail. After all, this place
Will be your tomb.
will be the last thing you ever see.
Nice. You love to see it.
The fabled swordsman who endured my corruption, who has persisted in slaughtering.
I can't believe Zelda would do this to us.
Interesting. How is it that you survived my attack?
I'm too powerful.
Must have been that wretched arm.
That wretched arm.
No matter. You will not live to see another sunrise.
Well, there's only the one sun,
It's entertain you.
so I probably won't.
Made it so easy to mislead you, to keep you occupied.
That wasn't Zelda?
Direct approach is no longer needed.
Ah,
My dark servant
no! The Demon King's Phantom Saboteur. I do want to protect myself. Oh, oh yeah, okay. So there's multiple, and they each are dangerous. I thought it was an illusion situation, but oh, only one swipe. You guys are noobs. A gloom sword will gradually wear down the body of its wielder? Dang. Oh, thanks. Go down. Die! Bye! Eat a quick snack. Also, we've gotten our comedy out of the gloom the other shirt. Let's get our attack up. Gloom swords can curl noses up to a mile away. Good joke, I like it. You think the other one is real. You're stupid. Round 2, baby. Ooh, 5 of them. And one of them's gonna get big now. Are you guys faster? You guys are faster and a little bit better now. Okay. Noted. Eat some steak and fish in the middle of our fight. I'm sure that's not insulting to you. I don't care about that. I keep running into Sidon. I want my other ones. Are they going to sleep, dude? Are my sages going to sleep? The silver weapon's done, which is not my favorite, because my other weapons are not as good. I should have made some more before I got in here, but who said I was smart? Somebody tell me, who said I was smart? Woo! Two down. Bink. out of bad little meals. Yeah. Eat a good little meal. Hey. I don't much care for your decision making. Oh, hey! That was rude. Just some simmered fruit. What's our lowest? Let's eat some regular food. Hope you have your meals. Alright, next phase, baby. Master Sword time. Do your sound effect right when there was a break in the music. That wasn't Zelda.
It seems there is more to you than the power Raru has gifted.
Really? I mean, you're kind of not showing me anything.
Much
Got him! They said, no thanks, guys. Wait, they're actually here? What were you guys doing?
those who carry the secret stones.
Just what is this thing?
What do you mean? We talked about this 4 times, Sidon.
There are limits to the knowledge the secret stones impart.
He's so dumb.
The foolish actions of your ancestors served only to delay my ascension.
I'm gonna kill you, dude.
Allow me to show you the world that was and will be again when I have been restored.
Okay. Doesn't look that nice to me.
Rise, my sons. Sweep over Hyrule with the power I have granted. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Wait, how are you out there? Oh, this is what was. Okay. Oh, it's just a vision. Okay.
You cannot hope to escape your
He's like, you see that nice movie I made?
will sweep across this land. You need but await the inevitable end.
I thought this was gonna be the final
The
boss.
Demon King we were warned about? It all
Looks like I
really
have to go
happened.
probably down into the
Dire, the Demon
hole.
King, the man who nearly destroyed the world, Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
His return, everyone's in danger.
Oh, this isn't good. If that really was him, we're in real trouble.
Okay, buddy.
Hold on. He must not be at his full strength. Otherwise, why flee instead of finishing us off?
Also, like, I still don't understand why him with 1 stone is like better than all of us at his full strength. They haven't explained that at all. Does he have some other source that they just never talked about? Ah, sick, dude. Okay, guys, but can we talk about how that was not Zelda? All right, let's take a look at the clip here. Ding, 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 ding. That wasn't Zelda? No. big Soul Master vibes there. Bad people get extra power, but they can be beaten by the power of friendship. It's only fair. That's fair. So Gloom Spears have a Gloom Toll. You gotta pay the Gloom Toll. Do a quick sword here. Nice 53 power sword. And then Royal Guard's Claymore. We will put nice black boss book Hoplin Horn in there. It was a little bit, right Steam? Dang, that's crazy, dude, that I didn't restore the castle and defeat the big boss. I actually did think I was gonna. Okay. It's saying there's a chest right here. On the outside, like right there. Or do I have to, like, pull this thing over? Homie, where's this chest? This better not be like a friggin' piece of amber or something when I'm done with this. It's like right there? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Steen. It feels like it's like right here inside this thing. And I wonder if it's like this is like one of those like ancient Hyrule text things you have to decipher, and then the prize is this moves aside. It's just a chest for arrows 5. That's where I just was, so. Maybe it's a classic Zelda puzzle here, actually. I only have one.
Yeah.
You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it, guys. You truly do love to see it. Thank you, Two Hands. And there's your nod. There's a note in your old house, now called Zelda's house. She took your house. They gave a hint about this puzzle. Interesting. I guess I should probably go to my old house at some point. I don't remember it very well is the big thing. Alright, so now I bet that the place that I was exploring is going to be the place where I actually fight Ganondorf. I see. So to summarize,
Yes.
Princess was an imposter. Yep. Dog. We do know what. Okay.
Wow.
There's one more sage. It was Zelda. Okay, yeah. You don't have to. I feel like I'm in Dora the Explorer right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you count the dead sages?
Yeah.
All right. Dang. Thought I was done. We got like probably 5 more streams now of this. Didn't miss a dungeon yet. That was a loaded question. Gotcha. The ruins from the Age of Legends. I don't know what the Age of Legends is, dude. I guess I just search the friggin' chasm. I don't know. Is she gonna tell me anything else? Hidden clue. Understood. I'm supposed to know what the Age of Legends is? Okay. Alright, buddy. I can't talk to you. Did this upcoming dungeon before Hyrule Castle, just happened upon it while exploring. I don't actually know how the game leads you to it. So ancient, Age of Legends makes me think Sky, I mean Temple of Time, I guess I could look in, I guess I could also go to the place where the Temple of Time is, like down here. There's like another Temple of Time, right? Forest of Times, Forest of Spirits, Temple of Time Ruins. Maybe I go there. Those are my ideas. But I'm surprised there's like a marker on Pura. turn that off. I don't know why Find Princess Zelda is still a thing. Hyrule Castle remains a devastated place and continues to float above the ground. Okay. Shameful. Hey, Scorpus.
Ha. Oh.
Thank you, Two Curves. Alright, well, I guess probably Temple of Time's a smart place to go. The ruins of the Temple of Time are about as Age of Legends-y and ruins as possible. So we will go there first. You thought you were going to beat this game today. I did think that. They said, we got another 20 hours of gameplay for you. You fool. Based on the way the last game played, it did feel to be the case. Aha, the treasure chest over there. Pete, a silver moblin. Right. Wow, he is strong, huh? An improved sneak strike 32 did not kill him. Cut down a tree with a spear. Very foolish. Oh yeah, you can like search these, right? It's crazy. 7 beating the game. I keep getting obsessed with equipment and apparel. Yeah. I do feel like it's nice stuff. Good stuff in this game, you know? This far in the final stage, and then you wanted to keep going. I get it. Got some good weapons, huh? Oh, what? Very rude. Go ahead and put a silver moblin horn on my master sword. Plus 33, I'll take it. Another good lesson, always smash these, because there's always arrows inside. Do I have anything? I'm just gonna drop the Gloom Club. I don't really want a Gloom Toll. Just a no thanks situation. The only way I would want to use a Gloom Club is if I put a light scale on it to recover the health that I'm gonna lose, but I'm not super interested in that. Alright, so southwest more. Is that right? Or... not sure. That's so smart. Is Phil smart? Do you want a tip for losing gloom stuff? I guess you could use the gloom resistance armor, right? Annoying. Make like a hover bike or something. Saw someone riding around on a hover bike. I don't know how they did it, but I saw a clip of someone skating around the whole thing. Using non-gloom weapon. That's smart. Every time you want to skip a queue. Aw, me and my friend got separated. Yoink! That's what we call return on investment, baby! Anyway, in order to get that guy up there, I need either a rocket or like a bike or something. I don't know. Also, kind of doesn't matter if you're above ground for gloom. But doesn't it hurt you, though? You pay a life toll? I don't know. I guess I never even tried it, so... Gotcha. The sun heals your max health, but not like the damage you take, though, right? I think I need to turn this treasure chest thing off. And no, I'll leave it on. But it is going to be annoying to me, because I'm not going to get most of them. Remember when I saw designs like this on the walls in a particular game, and everyone was like, that's crazy, that's not going to be anything, and then it was something, and I felt very vindicated on stream? That was fun. I liked that. As long as you got food, they're a non-issue above ground. Right, right. I mean... Oh, okay, I did. I was gonna say. Alright, Temple of Time. Let's see what's up. I guess this is where that, like, other fella was hanging out. That, like, fake... No, that was somewhere else. I don't remember. I've been playing this game for, like, 60, 70, 80 hours now. For, like, 2 months. Probably the wrong game to say I was going to play entirely on stream. I did not realize how much longer it was going to be than the last one. Okay, before I do this, I'm going to ride this one into the sky, see if that up there is anything. Looks like there's maybe a hidden compartment over there on the mountain as well. Yeah. I don't know. It looked like it was something. Can't do that. Alright. I don't have a bow out. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the frost emitter shield. Held on to it for too long. I'm never gonna use it. Alright, Steen, good to see you. Your favorite YouTube shorts for Tears of the Kingdom was lit up the Temple of Time with bright bloom scenes. Useless and very pretty nice. Surprised I never ran into those hands. Or did I and I forgot? Wasn't I supposed to run into Gloom hands? I'm gonna go over there and do that, blow that up with a bomb. This is the one that was like... It told me something different. Good. Where I dwell in the depths. I mean, it feels like it's probably important to do. Was... Not a... Okay, I guess this was just a sideways whatever thing. Oh! There's a fella down there, huh? Whatever. Interestingly, I've still never leveled up my batteries either. There's a lot in this game. Alright, Breen, see you around. Okay, well, Temple of Time seems pretty straightforward. Age of Legend, huh? It's just one of those. Snowfield, Snowfield. Forgotten Temple. Seems right. But wait, wasn't that just... I went there. I've already done that. That was just the temple that gave me the, tears. Sure, two hands. I guess maybe Great Hyrule Forest. I mean, it's about as Age of Legendsy as you get. Looks like a tail. Martha's Landing. We got friggin' Martha's Vineyard and this game did. Champion's Gate, another labyrinth here. Okay, I'll go to Lookout Landing to get the battery. Okay. Close to Lookout Landing. A place where I might be able to level up my batteries. Hey, there's Spot. That guy wanted me to train Spot. I really like it, Fancy Schmancy. That guy wanted Spot tame, so I'll go tame Spot for him. Spot don't care. Spot's a sweetie. There you go. Hey, Spot. It's alright, Spot. There you go. The newspaper is the best. It's that guy over there, right? Me reading the newspaper. The newspaper is the best. Spot! Hey, 50 rupees, thank you. Time for me to let him go. I got Spot, guys. Well. Hey, another point. Another horse point. Yeah, sure. I registered 7. I'll let one go. Let's get rid of... Well, what is... I guess we can't see what Spot is. I think we're getting rid of Morse, guys. Yeah, bye, Morse. Spot's D's! He's grown up as Spot. I'm not going to change it and traumatize him. I'll take him with me. Back this way. There you go. That's right, Tate. Okay. Seems like the battery is not going to be this way. That's a good horse right there. Takes a pet like nobody's business. Takes a pet like nothing. Is that what it is? Some ruins stuff. Could be a battery fella over here. Feasibly. Hyrule Castle Tower ruins. I don't know if I've ever been here. No problem. That's right. Okay, that's fine. The sages came out. I was like, oh my god, someone's about to attack my horse. It was just the sages. Ooh, Gloom Hands. Immediately killing Spot. There we go. I can't believe Spot has already been attacked by Gloom Hands. Spot is bad luck. I met Spot. I was attacked by Gloom Hands within moments. Oh, mid-air catch. Not too bad, Gloom Hands. Yo, what the heck? Is he just gonna be around now? Is that what's up? Or are Gloom Hands now Phantom Ganon? Is that like what this lore is? I get that. Like he wasn't powerful enough to manifest. Now he's. I see. That's cool. All right, good. Spot didn't die. They're very scary, two curbs. Should help you. Alright. Couple gloom clumps, that'll help. Oh, that was the last Gloom Hands? Interesting, okay. But they respawn, don't they? I think I fought the same Gloom Hands twice. You don't want to go over that? Nice and easy. You got it. No? Alright. All hands of a Gloom Hand, not globally. Oh, really? So what was I doing before? Just like killing them, but not... Oh, okay, if you don't kill all of them fast enough, they despawn. If you do kill all of them, you get to fight Phantom Ganon and two clumps instead of one is the idea. Alright, let's there's two chests like the same distance from me, it looks like. And the gloom weapon. Oh, I didn't see a gloom weapon there. Hey, cute. What paraglider design do I have? I don't know. I switched it one time and then I guess my paraglider design is The horse god one. Okay. Very interesting that it's down below. One has to imagine there's a well nearby, right? All right, question. Is it the place I was already exploring? Is it that gloomy place under the... under the castle? This beeping wasn't in the 30-second text specs video. What the fuck? For the final sage, but I guess also for the batteries, where I go. Place under the castle is not the next dungeon. Okay. Thank you. Sure. Swim speed up, dude. Batteries are right by Lookout Landing. I'm tired of this. Going to Lookout Landing. Bye, Lookout Landing. We go. Nope. But not before. What do we got this time? I don't know. I'm just gonna try to finagle it real quick. This is not gonna work, but it'll be funny if it does. Crazy. Wow, that took you like a while, huh? It got dark while you were doing that. To the northeast, okay. I'll go get the batteries. Wonder what I missed to direct me towards northeast of Lookout Landing.
Ho, ho.
Try not to bother me if it falls. Like we didn't single-handedly help him with all of the signs. Yeah, we made all of your signs for you, dude.
ho. Oh.
Moat bridge. I'm gonna be honest. You could just tell me specifically where it is at this point. If I'm gonna take the extent of backseating that it's northeast of Lookout Landing, I may as well just know where it is to. Oh, I'm not even close. I was going the opposite direction. All right, Spot, you're gonna hang out here. Sorry, buddy. I'm fast traveling. And you can't do that! Ruin right at the gate to Lookout Landing on top there. Okay, great. And just before we do that, we'll be going over there. But before we do that, an ad break. I'll be back. 3 minutes. Once I load it all up. That's right. I'm on top of it, guys. It's nice to start a couple minutes late also, because I have a couple minutes to see it after it turns to the hour, which makes it easier. All right. See you in a sec. Salty. Bitter Cube Cherry Bark Vanilla Bitters. And last but certainly not least, a lovely cookie. Let's see here. Tranchetto Fragola con crema alla fragola. Balcony. Two Hands Bitter Cube and Fee Brothers are the brands you're looking for. Tasty seltz. Tasty seltz. Simple little snack here. Tasty. This is a strawberry one. It's good stuff. Got this and got some dates and got some, what are they called? The Jaffa cakes. at the International Market in Rochester. I don't think I like bitters, but I appreciate the tip, and that doesn't stop me being impressed. I get that. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have found this, honestly. Starting areas are not interesting to me, so this would have meant nothing to me. Get producing. 2 energy wells will require 200 crystallized charges. Sure. Please wait. Way in Trump. Way. What's the plot of this game? Yes or no? I think it's yes. Nice. A little bit more energy. That helps. Wow, there's a lot that I could get. I would enjoy further visits from you. Thank you. That's sweet. And now there's a reason to go into the underground. Whereas before it was just kind of like fun, silly thing. Speaking of, though. I do wonder... I guess the fire temple entrance is down there, right? So... Yeah, it didn't seem like Underground was, like, main plot relevant. Though it did seem like there were goodies. That's the Hyrule Castle thing that I went to, but that's not where I'm supposed to go. There's a Bargainer statue over here. Interestingly... The Bargainer statue seems to be right next to that gloom hole, so I'm just going to do that right now. And I guess the other place that I said that I might want to explore is that, is like the Hyrule Forest, or whatever it is, the Great Forest. It doesn't feel like it would be ruins, though, is the thing. You know? This is not a Skyview Tower, is it? That's a Skyview Tower. Better weapons underground. I'm trying to think of what weapons I've seen underground, but can't think of any. I guess I could go back and get the Fierce Deity Sword again. An old man Link story like Logan. But I gotta do the regular Link story first, right? Oh wow, really cold here, huh? Alright, first to the Spring of Wisdom, I guess. Since I'm right here anyway. Some frozen bird drumsticks. And icy meat. I love it's supposedly edible. Something here, right? I'm actually thinking this actually could be it. Because if Zelda turned into a dragon, the other sage could easily, who brought up the fact that they turn into dragons, could easily have turned into a dragon. And then whatever she wants by me bringing a claw here will unlock a temple inside this mountain, maybe. Lanayru. That's my pitch, but first things first. bargainer statue. Unless I see the dragon right now. Which I don't. Does the story actually continue? Heard you see series was an alternate timeline or something. I don't think they're they're all alternate timelines. Boy, tough to get those words out. But I do think that there's what, 3? There's 3 timelines, right? The chasm. Oh wow.
That's 11 months in
The dragon's down there, dude.
I would like to say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Listen, Japan, back for 11 months. Would never have guessed this. Okay, so you only get one. Excuse me? Oh, God. Did it, like, roll down the hill? It's all the way down there, okay. Pose. This is not a recommended method of being down here, but you can always just fly right out, because it can be cooked or sold for some rupees. Yeah, no thanks. Just going back up to the Spring of Wisdom. I could find the bargainer statue later. I definitely did not expect to see Nadra in the gloomy area. I guess maybe if I had, because the last dragon I went on, what? Offer it, okay. Okay. Very much not what I thought. Lizard Lakes. Dude, it's greasy. One brother hunts, but the other brother hides. 2 lizards fighting over what's inside. Pretty much 2 hands. That's a good idea, though, Phil. Sounds like something someone who's working on a game themselves would come up with. Thank you for saying that. I am smart. Okay. I'm a little bit, surprised that my momentum in this game has come to a crashing halt because the scholar, who is, what, 150 years old? How old is she? Said, I don't know, check out all of the ruins in Hyrule.
Sniper rifle.
That was lame. I could have gotten way more if I just found more. Okay.
Sniper rifle.
Oh my gosh, Hella Omega and Introm? Y'all are one day apart from each other. What's up, Bangers? Here we go. Jailbreak. Your followage are just one day apart. Okay. All right. 3 years, 7 months, and 9 to 10 days ago. Good question. Is the treasure chest? No, it's over here. There it is. Fall Guys. No, Fall Guys was not early 2020, right? Was it? It was late 2020, right? Maybe wrong.
I Paint Verbs just raided with 194 viewers. Hit it.
What's up, guys?
I see we got a raid. I wanna say hey to all my friends arriving.
You ready for the longest raid song on twitch.tv?
For me to play some kind of game.
How are you guys doing? Were you by chance painting burbs today?
So pull up a seat, kick up those feet, and a third thing. So don't go away, yeah, I hope.
What is this melody? This is my melody, baby.
Just a moment, unless you started the raid, and in that case, that's okay, cause you probably gotta eat a meal, or maybe pet your dog or cat. There's a bunch.
You do have to pet your dog. I understand that.
Want to do. Maybe you wanna go to bed. Also, other people can do those things as well.
And that is the end of the raid song. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for coming on in. We're playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We are pretty far into the game. So I'm gonna actually go over to my shields, just in case. Just in case anybody's looking to avoid spoilers, I totally understand it. This is not the stream. However, if you're already done with the game or don't care about spoilers or just want to hang out, welcome. Thanks for the raid. I'm Phil, and I'm a comedian. And you might know me. I don't know. Maybe not. Liz and I raid Liz pretty much half the time I stream. Haven't been streaming as much lately, but holy shit, there's Lionel Shields! Cool. We're doing a Shrine Night now. I think that's enough buffer for anybody who wants to avoid spoilers. And hello. So birds, huh? I actually haven't, like I said, I haven't been on Twitch as much lately, so we haven't been by lately. I was in, I saw you in Charlie's stream earlier, though. Gonna go eat a meal. Nice. Please do. I understand it. I think I need to shorten it, though. It's getting a little crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then recall it. I didn't even give myself enough time. Oh boy.
Biff.
Okay. Link's in this game? Oh my gosh, I spoiled that Link is in the game. Although you don't know for sure that it's Link. You know? Okay, wait, pull this back up. Okay. I don't think that's tall enough. I don't think I can do that. Let's push this forward. Welcome all the people who are following Katie Lakua, Cluttered Comics, and Hobie and his 7 boyfriends. Is this all of you that just followed? Well, that's a valuable follow right there. 8 for the price of 1. Oh, it's fine. And then maybe just... Oh, that's cute! What a cute little... puzzle this is. Leave it here for a few moments. And... Oh. And then up. Up. Oh, it's not. Oh my God, there's another part of it. Wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough shrine, guys. No way. Oh. I thought they owned me. I thought they made... I was ready to have to, like, quit out. That's a good one. I like this one a lot. Okay, let's just do it the easier way.
Biff.
This is Lank, Link, Link, Lonk, Lunk, and sometimes Link. That's like a chorus exercise. I definitely think there was an easier way to do that shrine. Don't remember it being so tough. Could be. Maybe there was like a whole device that I missed. But that was intense. Definitely didn't use recall. Gotcha. Maybe it was just balancing it and then using ascend to get to the top of that. Anyway, I'm proud of the way I did it. I feel accomplished and powerful. Gotta light a blessing. Okay, so now I have to think. I think maybe, what do you guys think? You want to go to those who don't know and aren't trying to influence me completing the game effectively. Do you think I should go to Hyrule Forest? The Great Hyrule Forest? Up here? Or... I don't even know any other ruins that I could maybe go to. So I'm starting a poll that seems like it's probably going to end with me just saying, let's go there. You love a forest moment? I think I love a florist. I love a florist moment too, actually. Death Mountain sounds chill. I wonder if you get more rupees for shooting it from further away. That is my new idea about those things. Is this a cave? Yo. Walnut Mountain! I love to go here when I'm having a waffle. But what is that? Oh, I've never killed one of those before. Okay. The Walnut Mountain joke was pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that one. Pretty pleased with it. Befriend the big lad. I'll go try to be his friend. I'll show you how I typically make friends in real life. I give him a gift. So I'm gonna go give this guy a gift. You wanna be friends? I don't think he wants to be friends. Okay, let's give him another gift. The little one's flying over the side. One of my favorite parts about fighting these guys is I usually just kind of use like explosives and like big... Oh, okay, that sculpture's breaking. Okay, what's your deal? Oh, overhead attack. Wrong dodge from me. Wrong dodge. Oh, you going over? Send him over. Send him over the edge. Oh, the big boy's going down. I call this try attack. Oh boy. Apparently ice is water. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey. I mean, I didn't know it either, Duffy. Apparently ice is water. Uh-oh. I might die here. Let's just eat some food so I don't. Nice, give myself some glow. Oof! Okay. Turns out the highest level boss bokoblin is good. At least highest level for now. I do think there's going to be gold. It'd be very weird to end your thing on silver rather than gold. Silver boss bokoblin horn, 37 fuse attack power. You got frozen by an ally. These guys have been sitting over here being frozen for like 20 years now. Link, that was not a very good performance. I'm not very pleased with that. I'm glad I found this area, even if it isn't where I'm trying to go. This is like a fun little fight. And who knows, maybe at the end of this there will be an ice dungeon. Toasty chill shroom. Be a good nickname. No thanks. I don't care enough. What I do want to do, at the end of this, there will be a walnut. Okay, I want a ruby. And I want to fuse it. A magic scepter. There's a fella in there that I'd like to kill. Seems good. I really like the scepter, actually. Haven't been using them, but it's good. Oh, I forgot. I could use you for that, too. Alright. This is a fella with a really jagged red horn. I like the look of that. Let's go get it. These guys have been sitting over here frozen for like 20 years now. Me teaching about woolly hats. Is that a silver? Or is that better than a silver? That's a silver. I don't know if I've actually killed a silver Ludolphos before. This might be new to me. Nice dodge by the dude there. These guys have always been kind of tough. That's sick. That's very Castlevania, that horn. Freeing someone just to beat their ass is a certain level of cruelty. Thank you for waking me up. Ah, why are you hitting me? After all these years. What do we got? A giant boomerang. Okay. I do like the black bokoblin horn, yeah. Alright, I'll get rid of the other thing. I have a feeling we're about to mine some good stuff, so I should actually take that stick back for a second. So we'll just drop this Royal Claymore for a moment. Gotta go on unfreeze Walt Disney. A single topaz? This is a little bit of a con job, guys. I'm not very pleased about it. However, perhaps more up here, as well as a frog. That was much better. I was already in here, right? No? Rude. My sages were like, are these guys bothering you? Oh, wow. I happened upon a piece of armor. Good shield. I guess I gotta take that. Guess we'll get rid of the rare stone talus shield, even though it's cool. Sorry about the rare stone talus. Who would have thought Walnut Mountain would contain... If this has a walnut in it, I will lose my mind. The Barbarian Leg Wraps. Unfortunately, I already have the better version of those, so... Oof. Sorry, that's rough that the animal lovers came in chat right before I did that. Shot a beautiful frog off the wall. The good news is I just purged him of the bad energy. And he's actually still alive. He ran away after that. Alright. Check mark. Acquired. Alright, to the forest, right? That's what we think, maybe? I think the forest is to what we think, maybe. Loading screen done. It's a weird loading screen. It looked like my head. I heard a, I've heard the theory that the frogs are the wrong evolutionary step for a bunny to become a horse. So the other bunny outside the cave leads us to its friend to unfrog them. This must be what it feels like to have a stroke. I understand now after like thinking about it several times, but all right. So we're trying to get what over there? I guess this is the Thiflo ruins. I don't know what that is, but I felt like I was having a stroke writing it too. Guess I could go over there and kill that fella. Quick boss battle before I plunge into the... I mean, it feels like this is something to do, right? I'm gonna go over there first. That feels like it's something to do. It is something to do for sure. Now I feel like something's up. Learning that.
Hey, thanks for watching the Phil Jameson stream. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and receive Prime Gaming for free?
Oh, sure.
It's true. And with Prime Gaming, you can subscribe every month to this channel for free. It supports the channel, and you also get all the benefits of a Tier 1 sub. So I'd love if you used it on me, but if you don't use it on me, use it on somebody.
Right.
But use it on me. Thank you.
Cheers, Lasinja Fam. When it rains, it pours, folks. What? Okay. Yeah, I think that said "fuck me." I know it didn't say it explicitly, but it was definitely communicating "nah" to me, so I gotta deal with that. I don't know what the deal is, though, because I can't continue up unless I build, like, a plane. Like a rocket plane platform. I can do that, though. Nothing wrong with a rocket plane platform. As a matter of fact, I think I might be building a rocket plane platform up here. Can we get some rocket plane platforms in the chat, please? Strong start from Shahan. People just said nah. You guys are so rude. My God. All I'm asking for is a rocket plane platform. Oh sure, rocket plane platform is normal, but my theory about bunnies, horses, and frogs is weird. Listen, I'm sorry. That's true, though. Give it a shot! So the first one just unstuck it, is what happened there? And then the second one launched it off into space? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make this, am I? Oh man! Friggin' rocket. I thought that the battery would keep the rocket plane going. I didn't think that the rocket would... What is this? Dog. This rocket plane platform got me got me feeling blue right now. I don't think I can get up. It's because chat didn't help. This is strictly chat's fault. I'm holding on to whatever this is. This gun. You're afraid of heights? This is not the game for you. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Can't place one here, huh? Sneaky. Guess it's time for rocket plane platform take 2. This time, I'm gonna use a fan and a steering stick. Maybe 2 fans, 2 batteries, and a steering stick. This can't fail, right? It's practically impossible to fail. Okay, it's not a rocket plane platform? Not yet. Rocket plane platform, baby. So I've identified my mistake. Go ahead and make it into a plane. The platform, you see, is actually hurting me. The platform, rather than helping me by allowing me to stay in the air when I get to a certain point, which was my intention, is actually preventing the fans from doing anything. And so, why I did that, I have no idea. This is because you guys didn't say rocket plane platform at the beginning. All of this. This is the funniest part of the Zelda stream. Alright. Now. It's time for a rocket plane platform. No! What's going on? Is this gonna disappear? What? What? Why? What was that? Why did I go down at a 30-degree angle? The fans are pointing up! I don't want to climb back up. I'm gonna load the game to the second rocket plane platform. I want to get up to the top of this, which pushes your nose down. I'll push your nose down, dude. The rocket should be powerful enough to lift me up. The rocket goes like diagonally up. Wait, what? Oi, what happened there? Wait, what? Wait, what? I distinctly remember loading the rocket plane platform. What's going on? What's going on with a rocket plane platform, dude? You say rocket plane platform one time, and then you can only load in the... Okay. This has become a personal situation now. I wonder if part of the deal is, like, stuff despawns quickly over here or something, because it's, like, unique. I don't know. But I'll say this much. I'm suspicious. Dude, there's not even gonna be anything up there, is there? It's gonna be trash up there, isn't it? Okay, I'm not gonna put a rocket on this one. or if I do, it's pointing straight up only. I'm putting a rocket on this one. There's no shot I'm not putting a rocket on it. You just gotta. Am I not gonna make it to the top swirl, though? Did I biff again? I should make it. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Okay. Just trying to get up there to that weird device. Link. When the blood-stained moon shines upon the land. I have a feeling I'm going to hear something like that soon. I don't know why. Link. Link. What the fuck is a rocket plane platform? Stop trying it. You're so obsessed with the rocket plane platform. It's killing me, Link. I'm dead now. I'm gonna do another rocket plane platform, actually. I have a strat. I have a strat for the rocket plane platform. That is the plan, Duffy. We got to do another rocket plane platform. Okay, so strat. Platform. Attach. And then part 2 is you don't attach it, but you rest it on there. It's gonna be tough to only hit the one. I guess I use an arrow to only hit the one and then quickly ultra hand the other one. I didn't learn my lesson, did I? Forgot my lesson entirely. I literally completely forgot. I'm gonna run out of rockets. Okay. One other thing I'm gonna do real quick. Let's just go ahead and do that. Before we move on with our lives, I still don't understand how the. Oh, I did the exact same rocket. That was what happened. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay. I don't know why I got 2 planes out. Getting kind of tired, guys. The rocket plane platform's getting me. no, dude. Why did you do that? Okay. Here we go. I can't believe... Okay. Dude, Tulin Tulin just scared the shit out of me. I just saw a wraith flying straight towards me with glowing eyes. The guardian of this area does not approve of rocket plane platforms. Okay, take out device. Okay, and just put that squarely on the back here. I've definitely made planes like this before, and they've worked. However, the plane takes less time to fade away, so I need to get to work ASAP if I'm gonna do this. Rocket plane platform. Take 4. Okay, I thought I'd made planes like that before. I was wrong. I can't believe how many times I've failed at this. Okay. I just lost 2 more. I'm gonna, dude. Yeah. Maybe a balloon is more your speed. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a sled. It's gonna take... I'm gonna get up there so slowly. Okay. While we're at it, let's go ahead and put a rocket. And a battery on there. All right. Should be good. Don't put it on the center, is what I've learned. Oh my god, no! Okay. Round 94. Rocket plane platform. Okay. I love that it's a sled too. I forgot that it needs... I've never once remembered that I need to have the rocket not touching the ground. Okay. No! Oh my god. Okay. There's a prediction going, so I don't want to do anything. Getting annihilated by rocket plane platform. Okay. No. Take your fucking shield out, Link. Okay. Oh my god. Welcome back for 37 months, Will. Okay. Rocket plane platform. So, I could have sworn that in the past I've used fans to propel a platform. I didn't realize that it will... It's really strange. I'm surprised about that. It just stays in place because it's the platform is not correct. The other ones are not balanced. One more attempt on the plane itself. I'm running out of items. Is the funny part about this now. Okay, so that should take care of that, and then this will like lift the nose. I don't remember having to do well, but now it won't run. This feels insane. I thought this was gonna be easy. How many rockets do I have left for my rocket plane platform strategy? You're right, it feels insane. It's just breakdancing now. Alright, it's okay. 2 rockets left. Time for a rocket plane platform, baby. For a second, I was like, maybe I can actually do something with the things to align them. And that's how you get up there, but... Alright. Here we go. Didn't work. Maybe the plane will work. Plane's not gonna work. See it. See more to more items.
Ding.
Alright. Oh, I just got a ding from a from an ad. I think the prediction has failed. I don't want to end this stream without having defeated the rocket plane platform. We're gonna try something crazy right now. I guess saving doesn't matter because I'm on a moving platform. But let's just see if this works. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't matter about the battery. It's based on the rocket itself. Okay. I thought I was gonna make it up easily. Well. Take a quick look at my... Alright, hot air balloon. I need to just put a flint in here. Or, I've never used a hot air balloon before. What is... What? I've never felt like a worse gamer than today. What is a hot air balloon that you can't light? What is this? What is going on? Is it already built or still a blueprint? I have no idea. Oh, do I have to hit this again? What? I guess I haven't used auto build. What does still a blueprint mean? I mean, it looks like it's fine. There's supposed to be a fire here, but I can't light it with with fire or it's like a Zonai fuel. Or do you have to put like a flint?
Subscription. 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 Subscription.
TJs, thank you for the gift sub. All right, some wood. Just gotta find wood. There it is.
Subscription.
Unbearable heat.
Subscription. Subscription.
This isn't gonna work, is it? This isn't gonna get me up there, is it? Cheyenne, thank you for the gift sub. It's gonna stop like right here. Let's anticipate that. No! Dipling! I literally tapped back and he climbs all the way out and jumps out. Dude, I cannot believe this right now. Oh my god. This is insane. I wish this was a bit. I wish this was a bit.
bit.
Sure, two hands.
Hey.
Don't jump off the balloon. Two fans strapped to a control stick with batteries is what you're looking for all this time. I don't trust myself to be able to construct that without it flopping over or whatever. Will, thank you very much for the gift sub. We're gonna go ahead and just make another hot air balloon, some more zoneite. This time, we're gonna put one thing. We're gonna actually put, I don't know. I'm gonna put two wood in immediately. I don't know, dude. It was unbearable heat there for a second too. This will be fine. What's the worst that could happen? I don't get up there somehow? As if, dude. Easy to get a little bit of vertical distance in this game.
Subscription. Subscription. Subscription.
I'm not touching my control stick at all. Because Link just wants to jump off desperately. Will, thank you very much for the gift sub. The tier 1 sub. Buzzkill. Enjoy that. And there's nothing up here, is there? There's just nothing up here, huh? Couple birds. There's a guy at the bottom who will teleport you up. Well. Bravery Island, baby. Jump? Alright. What? What? Excuse me? That's it? Okay. We're gonna talk to you and see what's going on. It doesn't even show. I I hate that I have to do a tutorial of this first. Let me go for it. Okay. Oh my god, dude. You said do a practice. I have to slowly pass through each ring before I can race, dude. Oh my god. He said it. What I thought, two hands. Yeah, I missed the fifth one there. What he said was a trial run. So I was like, oh, this is like a tutorial just to show you how to do it. Not a, you have to get every ring before you get to actually do it. You missed a ring. Okay, I just won't. I'll go slow. I get to go slow now. All right. Cool. Okay. Let's do the fast one then. Sure.
Bits.
Thank you for the 50 bits. Rocket plane platform shrine. I can't believe you just teleport up there. What do you have to get it under? 25 or 30? Cloth sewn to these tights allows their wearer to glide more easily. Nice. 25, okay. I definitely want to try it. Sucks. Alright. All in all, do you think it was worth it? The platform fun was fun regardless. 3 Zonai charges for the record? Okay. I thought I was getting more armor. Oh well. That was very weird. The whole situation was weird. Well, we didn't we didn't make it to the Great Forest. And we certainly didn't finish the game. But I assume this is going to be a... Well, the entire game is tells you to climb before you go down. Shrines are backwards versions of the roots. I don't know what that means. Alright, we'll finish on this proving ground here. Quick save here. Of the roots. Kawasamas Shrine? What do you mean? The Kawasamas route? I don't know what you mean. Kawasik Shrine is Kawasik. Oh, I see. Underground. There's a. I see. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done enough exploring underground to have noticed that, I guess. Oh, this is a cool shrine. Oh, it actually takes damage from it? Interesting. Come and get it. Aha! Take that. I have no batteries in here. Nice. Bunch of rubies in here. So... think you're so tough. I got news for you. You're nothing. This is pretty horrifying, actually, for the construct. Thank you for my equipment. Did we just gleefully watch torture? The answer is yes. Alright, what do we got? The Bright Elixir! Alright. Well, folks. With that, we will call it. I appreciate y'all. Well, actually, I'll dive. No, I won't. We'll save the. Also, is this still in the sky? Yeah, this is still in the sky. That would be a wild move to just know that you have to land on the Sky Archipelago. I disagree with their decision making. I'm gonna buy a few orbs. Can't believe how much we fucked Phil over by not typing rocket plane platform in chat. This is why I ask, guys. There's reasons. I wonder if there's gonna give me rocket plane platforms. Construct heads, lights, and flame emitters. Nah, I don't need any of that. I don't need this crap. So next will be, seems we might be diving into a smoky forest. Nice. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate y'all coming by. If you're here for the millionth time, thanks. If you're still here from Liz's raid, I appreciate you. Hope y'all had a good time with Rocket Plane Platform.